Hi, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours and welcome to my 78th video, Flosstube video. Yeah, I've been away for a little while. I was very sick. I didn't have COVID, I was tested, but I had the flu and I am still recovering from the flu, so my voice is not as it's supposed to be. I am still a bit hoarse, but I really wanted to film today because I feel good. For the first time in 4 weeks, I was very sick. I wasn't able to film a floss tube. Excuse me if I have to cough. I will cut it out because I don't want you to hear me coughing the entire video. I am still coughing, not as much as I was, but I still am coughing. So if I have to cough, I will cut it out and you will maybe see some cuts in this video, but that's the way it is. I can't see how I can film any other way, and I have my water because I need it. It's Friday, April 2nd. I wanted to say it's my day off. It still is, but I was sick, so I'm still not at work. Speaking about work, I have a little update, a little live update, but I will save it till the end of the video. So if you would like to stick around, you can hear a little bit about my life. I'm going to show you my whips. I have 4 FFOs. I have a very big finish. Finally, I have a giveaway or a past the stash. I have some haul and I have some Stitchy kindness, and I think it's going to be a little bit longer video than you're used to. So welcome to everybody who returns to my videos, and thank you to everybody who reached out to me and asked me how I was doing, because I was not on Flosstube for a month. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you are new to my channel, I really appreciate it if you would like to like and comment and subscribe to my channel. And if you don't want to miss any videos, you can hit the bell right below the subscribe button, and then you would get a notification if I have a new video and you don't miss out on any. So excuse me, but I'm excited to film today. I really wanted to film. I felt good for the first time in 4 weeks, so I said whatever happens, I'm going to film. So even if I sound like I'm sounding. So let's start with my whips. The first whip I'm going to show you is my year-long challenge for this year. It's the hashtag FC Finish Challenge 2021, which stands for full coverage finish. Me and the Stitchketeers, we decided to finish a HAED this year, and but if you would like to participate with another full coverage, there are a lot of companies who make full coverage patterns, so you can join us. My challenge is to finish this one, Mini Gypsy Firefly by Heaven and Earth, designed by Aimee Stewart. I started this year with 60% done, and so I have to stitch 40% this year. And I'm going to show you how far I have gotten. This is what I have so far. I finished all of the black. I don't have any black left. I'm at 71.27% as of this moment, and I'm starting my way with the next color, which is green 500 DMC. And yeah, I have a lot to do still, but I love this. I really like the outline, and now I can fill it in with colors. So yeah, I had a lot of stitching done. So that's my Heaven and Earth mini Gypsy Firefly. My next project is Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers, and don't mind the printout. I worked on this, and did I say? Yes, I'm almost at 13% as of this moment. And it's a very big piece of fabric, so let's see if I can show you. Let me fold it in half. This is what I have so far. I can't, maybe like this. I did this part entirely. I did these motifs and filled in the rest of this motif. I had a lot of things done, and yeah, as always, I will list my DMC colors in the description box. This is stitched on 32 count platinum Murano by Zweigart, and I'm using DMCs, and I will list them. And yeah, I am in love still with this pattern. It's gorgeous. I really, really appreciate Long Dog Samplers. My next whip is English Garden Sampler by Samplers. Yeah, Samplers Not Forgotten. This is a printout of the front page. I have the original pattern tucked away in a box because I don't want to damage it. So I made a copy for myself. And let me show you my progress. This is what I have so far. I finished this entire band. Let me take it a little bit up close, and started on the second band. And I love this. I really love these colors. And yeah, it's stitched on 40 count old linen by XU Design, using the called for fancy flosses, and I am stitching this 1/2. I really, really, really am in love with the colors. Let me see if you can see up close the colors of the first band. It's yellow and it's pink. Yeah, love this very much, and I will say that about every whip. The next one was in timeout. I don't have a cover picture because I didn't print it out, but here's the cover picture. It's Hoity Toity by Long Dog Samplers. It was in timeout because I had made a very big mistake sometime last year, and I had to frog about 600 stitches, but I did, and I said to myself, maybe it's time to get it out of timeout. So I basically stitched in again what I had frogged out. This is what I have. I put this flower basket or berry basket in. I put this, I don't know what it is. Is it a fox or a wolf? I don't know. This bird. I made my way across this little part of the border. Yes. And I filled in part of the tree here. This is stitched on 20 count Balana, hand dyed by me with beige. And yeah, again, it's a long dog sampler, so I love it. The next one was a new start. I was contacted by my bobbin. If you have seen my previous video, I showed you the kits I had picked out, and me, Jemima from the Rocking Stitcher and Lydia from Lovely Stitches started this one, which is The Fox by Luca-S. And look at that face. I love this. I love the colors. I love it. I am stitching it on the kit Ada with the kit floss. It's a bit stiff, but oh well. Let me put something behind it. I made a small start. It's not much, but I will get back to this one. You can see, am I the right way? I think so, yes. You can see part of the eye. And this is 16 count Ada. I think it's oatmeal. I'm not sure. And yeah, this is my start on it. The next one, I was on a full coverage kick, so I decided to stitch a little bit more on A Stitch in Time Winter, which is a quick stitch from Aimee Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And let me show you. This is what I have so far. I am, did I list it? Stitching Time Winter, almost at 2%. I managed to stitch an entire percent since last time. And there's nothing to see yet, but we'll get there. It's 18 count off-white Ada. And I'm stitching it with the called for DMCs 2/2, 2/1. Yeah. The next whip is my friendship stitch along with the Stitchketeers, which are again Jantina from Jantina Stitches, Jemima from the Rocking Stitcher, Lydia from Lovely Stitches, and Alice. Hi Alice! Oh, I love it. Huckleberry Farm. The rest of the girls are stitching on the other girls always have problems with naming the pattern I'm using. The Quilting Bee, that's the one. They are doing the Quilting Bee. I am doing Huckleberry Farm by the Blue Flower. And our hashtag is hashtag Stitchketeers Friendship SAL. And let me take a sip of water. And let me show you how far I have gotten. I have done a lot since last time. I secretly worked a day extra on it. So this is what I have so far. I finished the house. I started working on the border below the house and this mountain scene, and started working on the alphabet. So yeah, this is stitched on 32 count Murano in the colorway Driftwood by me, which is a gray, and I'm using the called for flosses, and it's stitched 1/2. Yeah, 1/2 because it's Murano, and yeah, 1 is enough. Then this is a new start for me this week. Yesterday this Stitch Along started. The Stitch Along is hosted by Shiloh, X-Stitch MD, and Stacy 911 Stitcher, and I got the pattern from Historische Stickmuster, which is Quakers Pride. I got the code for the silk app, and I ordered some fabric, so this is also a part of my haul. And I started this yesterday. And what have I gotten myself into? Because I am stitching this, started stitching this on 46 count. Man, that's small. It's small. This is my start. I finished 2 motifs, Quaker motifs, and I'm using Anchor Black, DMC 815 and DMC 169 for the gray, and DMC 3865 for the white, which I'm not sure is showing up, but this is the fabric from Barbara Creations. I ordered it from her Etsy store. I will link every Etsy store I mention below. Barbara Creations, 46 count Semper Gray Light. 46 count. I really need magnification for this one. I can't do this with the naked eye. But I love this. And the hashtag is hashtag Quakers Pride, SAL. And thank you, Historische Stickmuster, for sending me the code for this pattern. Then, my finishes. First off, I'm going to show you my biggest finish of all, which is A Perfect World by the Scarlett House. I was doing this as a Sunday focus piece, and yeah, that really helps if you work on something every Sunday or every 1 day a week. And last Sunday I made so much progress that I decided to stitch on it until I finished it. So Rafaela, I saw you mentioning you wanted to finish this as well this weekend, so let's hope so. I'm still a little bit flabbergasted I finished this. I wasn't anticipating on finishing this one so soon. So let me show you. I had it fold up, but let's see if that... This is my finish, you guys. I love this. I am so in love with this. These colors and the saying and everything about this. I'm so happy with this. It was stitched on 28 count white mustard by XU Design, and I used the called for DMCs, and the ones I could substitute with Victorian motto I did. But oh my guys, this is wonderful. I love this, and I can't wait to finish the next focus piece. I'm going to look through my whips to see which one is going to be my next Sunday focus piece, because this really works, for me at least. And I'm going to have to wait to frame this because I don't have a frame ready yet, and I am not going to shop for 10 minutes or 20 minutes during restrictions. I don't want to. I'm already sick fast as it is, so I don't want to. I'm going to wait until the shops open again, and I'm going to buy a frame then and then I'm going to frame it. But love this. The pattern is going to go to one of the Stitcketeers because they have first dibs. So, but yay! My first big finish of this year. Then, as I said, I have 4 FFOs. The first one I already stitched in 2020, but just came around to fully finish it, which is Partridge in a Pear Tree Berry by Blackbird Designs, which is, it's so small compared to my big ass strawberry from a few videos ago. It's beautiful. And I did a 2020 charm on here, and yeah, I really love this. And I used some lace to put on top, and I'm going to tuck this away until it's Christmas time. So that's the first FFO. The second FFO is Scary Berry by Erica Michaels, which I turned into a strawberry again, and I put some black lace on it and a 2020 charm because I finished it last year. And yeah, I love this, and it's going to be tucked away until it's Halloween time. Then my last 2 FFOs are having to do with something Lydia from Lovely Stitches came up with. She came up with the concept of #freebie Friday. I really love that concept. Every 2 weeks you pick out a freebie from a designer and you are going to stitch it, and you have 2 weeks to finish it. And you can fill up a dough bowl fast that way. So I started out with Spring Freebies by Whilst Iris Naps, and I stitched these bunnies for Easter because this is Easter weekend. So, and this is my finish. I love this. I used for the bunnies, let me show you. For the bunnies I used Victorian mottos, almost all browns. And yeah, those were the colors I used, and I used a quilting fabric with floral motifs and some lace, brown lace, and brown quilting fabric for the back, and some I'm not sure what to call this, ticking, and a 2021 charm, and I used chenille trim, which I dyed in Dirty Snow. And this is going up for display for Easter. after this video. So I really love this. That's the first Freebie Friday finish. And the second one is Spring is in the Air by, let's see, I had yes, by La Comtesse et de Point de Croix. If I pronounce that the right way, I'm not French. So it's a French company and this is the freebie and I love this. It's very springy. And this is my teeny tiny finish. I use DMCs with pink and white and I only opted for using the word spring. I used some trim I got from either Jantina or Lydia. And this is my bag. Some quilting fabric. Some lace to cover up the hole in the back. And a 2021 charm. And this is going up for display after this video. So those were my finishes and FFOs. Then we only have left Stitchy Kindness and haul and my giveaway. Let's start with that. I already stitched this one, and because I can't give away a perfect world because it's going to one of the Stitchketeers, I am giving away another pattern I already stitched, which is Humble Honey by Hands On Design. I really loved stitching this one. And because I have reached 2,500 subscribers, I'm passing this one along. So if you would like to stitch or receive this pattern, please be over 18. Please be a subscriber to my channel. And don't mention the word giveaway in the comments, because please don't. Because I get a lot of trolls anyway. So, and I want this to go to a stitcher, so mention the word honey in your comment to be entered into this giveaway, and the next video I will announce the winner for this one. So honey for this pattern. Then let me start with haul, because I am stitching the fox by Luca-S with Jemima and Lydia. I ordered this fox needle minder by Lydia, Lovely Stitches, on Etsy. Look at this gorgeous little fox. I got that one. I got 2 patterns, and that's because I was having a pity party, and I will save that until the life update, but because of that I was buying some stuff. As we all do when we are feeling sorry for ourselves. The first one, I bought 2 patterns from the same company. The first one I bought is La Vie est Belle by Stitches Through the Years, which is this one. It really resembles, to me at least, it really resembles Blackbird Designs patterns. I really love this. I saw, I'm not sure about the channel anymore. Let me see if I, cataloging my stitches, Kim. I saw her showing this one, and I paused the video, went over on Etsy and bought this. It's a PDF, and yeah, I really love this pattern. The next one I bought is, there is a series by Stitches Through the Years, and I bought the winter one, a winter Quaker, and it's called Winter is Coming, a mini Quaker. but there's also a autumn one, and there is going to be a spring and summer one. So let me see if I can take it up close. I really like this. So I bought these two, and then our own Deborah Surimini on Etsy, who is also dyeing fabrics and making patterns and needle minders, started making project bags. And because she's in Belgium, which is one country away, the shipping isn't that outrageous. So it's just normal shipping. And so when she mentioned it, that she had listed some project bags, I immediately went over to her shop and bought the first one, which is this one. Look at how beautiful this is. Front and back are the same, and my Quakers pride is housing in this one. Really well made, and yeah, I got it in 2 days, I think, after ordering. So beautiful. Then I have no more haul left. I have some Stitchy kindness. First off, I received a card with a very lovely note, again from the Witchy Stitchers, Charlene and Morgan. A Easter card. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. And as I was sick of the last couple of weeks, yeah, everything I got came just at the right moment, because you feel like crap. Let's not beat around the bush. You feel like crap, and when you receive some kindness through the mail, it's wonderful. And yeah, thank you so much for sending me this. The next thing I received was a letter and a pattern from Alice. Alice already stitched this one. It's called Stitching is My Heart's Desire by Hands on Designs. And I am going to stitch this one and pass it on to the rest of the Stitchketeers. So thank you, Alice, for sending me this one. Then I was contacted by Margreet. Margreet was in the first Dutch Stitch Retreat and is from the Netherlands. And she wanted to send me a card, and she did. She sent me a card to get well and send along some Dutch licorice with it. And this is the card I got. A really beautiful spring card. So thank you, Margreet. I really appreciate this. It really helped in feeling a little bit better. So thank you. Then I received an Easter card from Stacy, the 911 Stitcher. And not only did she send me this card with a very lovely message inside, she also included some flosses, which you really, really didn't have to do. So thank you. Thank you so much. I really love it. She sent me Everest by Color & Cotton. She sent me Chimney Sweep by Color & Cotton. And she sent me Flamingo, which almost matches my shirt. Flamingo by Color & Cotton. Did you do all that from the hospital bed, Stacy? This was so not necessary, but really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for thinking of me. I'm thinking of you as well. And then the last, but certainly not least, this is a funny story. Sorry about the crinkles. I had sent a Christmas card. I had sent a lot of Christmas card last year to several people. And I sent a Christmas card also to Raquel from Miss Sedas, which I do almost every year. And she, in the meantime, moved. So I didn't hear anything that she received the card. So I thought it was lost. Then I think right after I posted my last video, I received a private message from Raquel, and she said, thank you so much for sending me the Christmas card. I just received it, which was the end of February. And she was so happy with it, and the post forwarded it to her new address. And she said how sorry she was she didn't send me anything. And I said, that's totally not necessary. I'm not sending you a card to get something in return. That's not the reason why I send Christmas cards. So, but she insisted on sending me a skein of one of her new collection of silks. And I said, if you must. So then the mail came, and she didn't send me one skein, she sent me 10. She sent me 10 skeins of scale, her new color. 10 skeins, which is, it's gorgeous. It's a purple with a minty green and gray, and yeah, 10. That was not necessary, Raquel, but I really appreciate it. And I'm going to pick out a pattern, I think a long dog or a modern folk embroidery or something to use this. But 10. But I felt really good, and I really love this. So thank you so much, Raquel, for sending me this. Not necessary, but thank you. So that's everything Stitchy related, I think. I am going to give some shout outs because I have been watching Flosstubes. The first one, which is rightfully on top, is Chrissy from Finally a Farm Girl. She is from the US. She is a model stitcher for Twin Peak Primitives, and she has lots of samplers, and comes across as very natural in her videos. She has 2 or 3, I think, 2 or 3 right now, and she is wonderful. She is a wonderful person and a wonderful cross stitcher, and yeah, check her out. The next one are 2, mom and daughter, Jen Quilter, and they call themselves, the channel is called Jen Quilter, but they call themselves 2 Tall Stitchers, and they are Jennifer and Carol, mother and daughter, and Jennifer is the daughter, I think. They are, again, very natural, and I love their projects. Then we have Deb R. Frog Cottage Designs. Deb from Australia. She does a lot of the same kind of projects I have, so very beautiful. And then the last one, Amanda, Birch and Lily, which is Amanda, and she does stitching and knitting, and she yeah, has a lot of beautiful projects as well. So those were my shout outs. Then I have a little bit of life update and channel update. First, the channel update. I removed the monetizing on my channel. You will see no more ads on my videos, or before my videos or after my videos. YouTube wants all my taxes info, or yeah, I don't know how to call that. They want all my personal info, and that's... I have my reasons to not participate in the partnership with YouTube anymore. I am just filming my videos, and I didn't start out making videos to make money of it. So that's not the reason why I chose to monetize my videos. I thought maybe it's a nice way to have some money or earn some money with it to cover the shipping costs when I do giveaways or something like that. But it's not a way to make money for me, so I stopped doing that. I did make a link for Buy Me a Coffee. I will list it below, so if you would like to use that link and buy me a coffee or floss or fabric, you can. I'm not going to repeat myself every time. I'm just putting the link in my description box. If you would like to use it, you can. It's not you are not obligated to do that. I am not making videos to make money of it. I make videos because I want to. I love it. I like doing it. I like the interaction with other stitchers. I like to share my passion for cross stitching, and that's it. And yeah, that's all I want to say about it. But I have a link now for Buy Me a Coffee, so it's in the description box. Life update. Thank you for waiting or watching my video until now. If you're still here, and if you're not, that's okay too. Yeah, where do I start? I just was sick for 4 weeks, really sick, wasn't able to film, was able to stitch a little bit, but not as much as I'm used to. From the 1st of May this year, I am without a job again. I started working at my current employer a year ago on May 1st, and at that time they had a lot of work still to do, and I am a supervisor in a call center, and they had a lot of projects going on, and the intention was not to terminate my contract, but there were, due to COVID, some projects which are, how do you call this? They stopped using our services, and they, because of money, and wanted to do these things themselves and don't use a call center for it. So because of that, there is not enough work to keep us going, and it's, yeah, there are a lot of people with indefinite contracts, but I'm not one of them. I just started working there a year ago, so my contract is going to be ended. So I'm out of a job from May 1st, and that feels funny. It's partially maybe a good thing my contract is terminated, because over this last year I have been sick a lot, and I had to deal with a lot of personal stuff over the last years, and some of which was work related and some of which was job related, of private related. I had a relationship which was, I'm just going to say the word domestic violence. I had to, 5 years ago, pull the plug on that relationship because it was killing me, and some of this relationship and what I have been gone through, because I have PTSD from it, some of that relationship I haven't dealt with in a good way, I had therapy, but I still have anxiety attacks, and yeah, that's all I can say about it at this moment. And then I had my former job, which I was there for 13 years. They were very much into psychological games, mind games with people, and yeah, a lot of people said goodbye to that company, and after so many years they were so mistreating people, and yeah, long story short, I have a lot to deal with in my mind, and I think because I was sick so many times last year, my body is telling me to is telling me something. It's telling me that I need to do something with myself, because all my problems in here are finding their way through my body. And yeah, long story short, I don't have a job anymore from May 1st, and I am going to take a little bit of a break and maybe get some help again to talk about my issues, and yeah, really work on myself, and maybe I can feel better then, and I'm going to search for a job, and yeah, we'll see. That's it for life update. I think I don't have anything more to say about it. It's a very weird feeling. On the one hand, I am relieved that my contract is terminated. At the other hand, I am not, because I have a roof over my head I need to pay. So yeah, it's going to be it's going to be difficult, I think. I money-wise, I am not going to buy anything anymore. I have some things on their way because I ordered it a longer time ago, before I knew this, but I'm not going to buy anything anymore as of this moment, until I'm sure of my financial situation. Luckily, we have social security here in the Netherlands, and I can benefit from that and pay my bills. But I'm not going to have the luxury to buy any cross-stitch related things anymore at first, because I need to figure out where I am. So that's it. It's a very discombobulated story, but I have a lot to deal with at the moment, and yeah. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm sure I'll be okay. And I'm still stitching, and I'm still smiling, and I'm still laughing, because a day not laughed is a day not lived. So yeah, that's it. Wish me luck. I hope you will think of me, help me in your thoughts to get another job, and because I'm not getting any younger. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I will certainly stay stitching and watching Flosstubes, and let's see which door will open for me. So thank you for watching until now. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate you all, and yeah, I will be back in 2 weeks. I will be back in 2 weeks. I think I'm not as sick anymore, so I will be back in 2 weeks. I will see you then. Bye for now.